Day 2 with your boy Ben the AVD here in the forest on Protein 404. We're going to put a fire out because we don't need any more. It is still raining, but it's not that cold anymore, so that's fine. The job for today, hello Roberts, the job for today is to find somewhere to set up camp. We need to set up somewhere to sleep and somewhere with some defences. Pretty hungry and thirsty though, so we'll have a snack bar and a soda to keep us going. I'm not going to lie, that is pretty much how I live my life. Oh dear. There we go, that's fine. Okay, what do we got? Lots of trees. Trees is good. Ideally we want somewhere that's a bit of a bitch to get to. So it's hard for us to get to it, but it's harder for any problem chappies to get to. Hey, buddy. Do 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 do. It's a very peaceful game, actually. There is actually I think there's a peaceful setting you can do. There's where you can just kind of build and explore without there being a particular threat for your life, which I think is a good idea. But me, it's been there's always a lot of elitism when it comes to difficulty in video games, and to an extent, I think it is. I can see aloe vera. I can see merit in the argument that kind of taking the challenge out of a game means that you might as well not play it. The challenge is there to beat. But at the end of the day, if the developer of the game decides that they want to make the game more inclusive for other people, then that's not a bad thing. You know, it doesn't detract from your experience playing the game. Oh, blueberries, yes. Now we're cooking with blueberries. Hey, buddy. It doesn't detract from your experience playing the game if someone else is able to play it on an easier difficulty. If you don't want to play it on that difficulty, don't play it on that difficulty. That's fine. So, big thing that kicks around with the old Dark Souls discussion. Ooh, more blueberries. There's no poisonous berries that look like blueberries, are there? Because I'm concerned that in this situation I would very readily volunteer myself for a painful shitting yourself blind death by just eating things that look like blueberries. That looks like part of the plane. Let's check it out. Oh, hello, we got more things here. Let's check our map, shall we? Okay, we're pushing north. Let's see if it'll mark this little village on the map. We'll go in subtle. Oh, we can take these. We'll go in subtle as well. Oh, just picked up some chicory as well. Oh no, marigold. That's chicory. Okay, let's give it a sneak. Seems to be empty, which is good. Got some lovely torso belly bag of skulls. That's delicious, lovely. And there's nothing here. Just mark it on the map, if it will. Yeah, it looks like it will. Perfect. And fish. Don't need to drink any pond water now. So where we go? So that's further north. We don't necessarily want to go that way just yet. We're looking down this way. Run with the lizards. There it is. Right. Let's go check it out. Yeah, I've been recently I've been putting together my bits and pieces for my talk. Some of you may know on the main YouTube channel there is the... Oh, hello. There's a hole here. Like a mining hole that's been washed through. Is that mark on the map? I don't want to risk that now because there's a good chance that we'll drown. We don't know how far down it goes. So if we can find a way to breathe underwater, we'll come back here. That's good. So it's next to that village there. Yeah, so some of you may know from the main channel, Keep It Vegan, I did a talk at Hull Vegan Fair last year about why humans aren't omnivores. And it's always been a big goal of mine to do like a big why you should go vegan talk in the vein of Gary Yourofsky. So that's kind of what I've been working on lately. Been looking at rainbow, single rainbow. Thinking a lot about kind of videos that I'm working on. It's all just getting a bit backflip. It's all just getting a little bit depressing. So this is my zen time. Smashing mutant cannibals in the face with a plain axe. You know how we do. Right. Okay, so these guys. What's down there? Oh, it's mud. I'll put some mud on myself. Circuit boards, I love those. Alright lads, how's it going? Can I climb? There we go. What did you... Oh shit. How did you fuck up landing this plane? The mutants obviously didn't do this, did they? Dickheads. Flare gun, obviously. And we've got... It's a magazine cover? TV star's wife died. Oh, that boy looks familiar. Oh, hello. We got company. I have to say, the draw distance... I mean, I've got the graphics ramped up anyway, but the draw distance is fantastic. The only game I can think of that has a draw distance this solid for such a wide environment is GTA, and that's obviously a massive project from a very big studio. So I'm very impressed. I'm just going to admire the view for a second. And totally not take a drink. Okay, so we need somewhere to set up camp. Let's get up there and get a bit of a view, a bit of a top-down Assassin's Creed style. Fucking hell. View and everything. Okay, so oh hello. Is this flares? Oh, it's arrows. And I didn't have to kill any brightly coloured jungle birds to get them. So there you go. That's the takeaway from the story. Ooh, that was near miss. Is that more flares? It is. Okay, we're still full on flares. Right, let's have a look. So we've got thick forest to the south, and to the north it looks like it spares out, and then it gets to snow. Given that freezing to death is a thing in this, I'm probably inclined to stay down here, but we need a good defensible spot. I agree, Bill, I agree. So... Well, there's no need to decide now, so let's continue having a mooch. We'll have a look down the south, because that's been our jam thus far. I kind of feel like if we go up to where the snow is, we're going to end up in an Inuit situation where the only available food is going to be animals and no plant life. Interestingly, I was doing some reading the other day. It might have been Dr. Michael Greger actually. And he was talking about where the notion that omega-3 fish oils protect against heart disease. I'd never really put two and two together before, but yeah, apparently it's potentially from where there was this myth that the Inuit populations of the world would eat only fish and meat. They wouldn't eat any vegetable matter, and yet their heart health was fantastic. So clearly it was the fish oil that was doing it. And it is a myth because we know just from actual science that the Inuit populations who feed themselves on a diet of predominantly fish and meat are horrifically ill and do have incredibly bad heart health. But yeah, I just never... That's the sort of thing. It's the interesting thing about a lot of the research I end up doing is just kind of debunking these things you don't really think about. Well, that's pretty. This is quite zen. It's quite a peaceful little spot. Might be quite nice place to... Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Let's just see if we can sneak her. Gonna be sick. What do you think, Map? Map doesn't know. Okay. Right, I'm gonna climb out of here. This is giving me fucking flashbacks to when I was younger. We went on a school trip to Rome. Rome and then down south to Sorrento. And we climbed up Vesuvius, and we were like, "Oh shit, I gotta climb up this Mount Vesuvius." I was obsessed with, Roman history, Egyptian history, and Greek history. So, the eruption of Vesuvius and the destruction of Pompeii was something that I was very interested in. And we go to climb up Mount Vesuvius, and the tour guide is these two kind of fairly young people, and they weren't really. They're just kind of wearing normal clothes. We're like, oh, this is just going to be a fairly safe tourist jaunt around the top. I don't know if you've ever seen any pictures of Mount Vesuvius. At the very top, the highest point around the rim, the crater rim of the volcano, is just a sheer edge. It's about a person wide. That's where we walked. That's where they took our group of year 10s. We were, 15 at the time or so. We were walking along the gravel edge of this active. Well, it's not active volcano, but it's obviously it's a sealed pit down the bottom. But if you fall in, the temperatures escalate to the point where it would kill you if you were able to survive the heavy sulfur content in the air on the way down. And yeah, there was a bit where the lead tour guide would just start sliding into the volcano. He had to get pulled out by his companion, and he was just completely unfazed. And I, as one with, hey buddy, pretty bad fear of heights at the time, wasn't all that impressed. But yeah, that was an experience. It was amazing though. It was incredible. I absolutely recommend it. Stick, got sticks. Okay, we need a good spot to build. I agree. Where are we going to build? We need somewhere defensible, but fairly easy access to stuff. Because stuff is our jam. Let's scrooch down. Let's have a look. What can we do? So we can build temporary shelter, a permanent version of a temporary shelter. We've got cabin, log cabin. We've got stuff. We can custom build a place. A gazebo, obviously. Tree houses. Now that could be our thing. Okay. I mean, treehouse is good. Presumably they can't attack you in a treehouse. They won't climb up the rope. And if they can, it's fairly easily defensible, I suppose. Theoretically speaking. So let's do that. Let's find a good spot to build a treehouse. That's a deer. I thought there was a man in a red t-shirt and white shorts, just bent over, prostrating in my direction. It's very strange. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, not poisonous. That's good. What is that bush? We don't know. It's not coloured, so I can't tell. Blueberries are easy because they are blue. Oh, we got a nice little pond here. This is fairly zen. This is quite nice. Let's build our shit here. Let's have a look. How close are we to that village? Miles away. Is that the sinkhole starting to appear on the map? Yeah, it is. That's fine. This is a good spot. Okay. So, which of these trees? Alpine tree house, I think, obviously. Got me. One overlooking the water be... There we go. That sucker there. That's our one. Let's get the rope. This game suffers from not being able to rotate in the other direction. It's very silly. Okay, so we've got some sticks. That's good, and we got the rope. Okay, we've started. Ghost Tree House is born. So, we're going to do the traditional human thing. We're going to keep this area pristine, because this is our real estate, and we're going to fuck up someone else's neighbourhood for resources. Oh, wow, that's a tree. Are you on the map, tree? You seem significant in some way. Also a little bit evil. Right, okay. So, let's start by chopping some trees down, shall we? Choppy chop, chop, choppy chop. I have yet to think of a band or a song for tomorrow's Friday afternoon tune. I always leave it to the last minute. Down we go. Well, this gives me mixed feelings. It's funny, I turn into a right sociopathic monster when I'm playing GTA 5, but this gives me the heebie-jeebies. That way, that way, that way. Oh shit, dear, look out! I hope you can't kill deer doing that. Right, how are we gonna... I saw... There it is, log sled. Where's our house? Our house is... Oh, there it is. Okay. So we need to put sticks. We've got no sticks. Okay, so we need sticks to go on there, and we'll use that to carry the logs back. That seems like a plan. Chop. Oh, it's getting dark though. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, that was loud. He says, leaning into the microphone. Okay, so 10 is our carry limit for sticks, it would seem. Excuse me. Just wildly swinging while I'm busy coughing and not looking at the screen. Okay, we'll aim to try and get the house finished before night, so we're going to rush it. Right, done. Sorted. So, where's our logs? Here we go. Oh, can I carry? I can carry too. Look at that. Patrick Behubian, roll on over. Oh shit! This log just did a backflip. It's a good thing these are so light. See, this is the good thing about the vegan diet. I mean, look how easily I'm carrying two bits of trees. Although, where's the? There's another one. I feel like we're missing some logs. Is that? That's not a log. Oh well. Known matter, there's more trees to cut down. He said, volunteering his fucking vegan card. Oh, there's the chop mark. Yeah, this is a pretty good game. I think it's the sort of thing where you'll have a lot of fun if you're playing with a bunch of people all at once. Not being particularly productive, but still, that's the fun. So how many... Get off there, Bill. We need to carry 29 logs back and we need 6 more sticks. Well, sticks should be fairly easy because they're just fucking lying around. Logs... Oh, hello. You travel. Let me help you with that. There we go. Logs seem to be a little bit more difficult to maneuver at speed, so we may not get these done in one run. We'll have to do 2 runs back. Is there another log? There's another log. Okay. Right. Can't store any more logs on there, so let's run this one back first then. Zip. Oh shit! I probably shouldn't move backwards with it. Okay. In you go. So, oh, press the sticks. No, 3 more sticks. So 20. No, okay. So 17 more logs. Shit, 17. Okay. Let's move further up. Wow, there's a lot of deer here. Not complaining, I just hope I don't crush them, that's all. Chop, 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 chop. I'm not going to do that every time, that's going to get very boring. Wow, it's gotten dark very quickly. Right, you go that way. It's getting very dark, in fact. But we'll get it done, we'll get it done. I'm sure those things won't attack us just while we're building. That would be very dickish of them. So there's 12 logs to a sled at one time, so we're still going to have to come back and get another 5. Oh, it's getting difficult to see. What we'll do is we'll fell it this way and the logs will roll down towards the sled. Genius. What are you looking at? You could help. This is exhausting. Oh, it's full. Okay, so we'll just run these. We'll run 5 back, and then we'll deliver the others on the sled. Okay, so 3 more. There's 1. Any more for any more? Can we see any more? Any that I may have missed? There's the sound of a deer. As you can probably tell, getting a little bit spooked. That's a lot of deer screaming in that direction. Wasn't much though. Well, there were deer back home in old Alphabackerberry, but it was more foxes you'd hear at night. Get very used to hearing foxes screaming. Which, I don't know if you've ever heard, but it's horrible. Like, even if they're not actually kind of in pain or dying, foxes just make a lot of very unpleasant, scary sounds. Presumably because they know their reputation as cute little ginger assholes, and they want to show that they're more complex than that. Feeling very exposed right now. Don't want to light my lighter because I don't want to draw attention to myself. Here we go, almost there. Yes, there we go. Right. Let's get to bed, shall we? Absolutely starving. Right. We'll admire the view in the morning. Let's make it a greenhouse. And let's get ourselves to sleep.